All right, Keity and Rebecca joining us in studio. This is a very special month, obviously, for the two of you guys.
Yes.
Gay.
So in honor of Pride Month, I thought, what better way if Rebecca and I come in with our list of the do's and don'ts of things that you should and should not say to people a part of the community.
All right, so maybe there's somebody listening that's like, okay, it's Pride Month. I'll dabble in a conversation with a gay person for the first time. So you want to make
what all the fuss is about.
Right. So you want to make sure they're saying the right things.
Yes,
Okay.
and not saying the wrong things, because there's a lot of things that have been said to me that I know I was like, whoa, where'd you come up with that question? So, like, for starters...
Would you like to quantify for those that may not know you, like how you belong to the community?
Okay, well, my name is Keity. I identify as a $dollar bean, a.k.a. a lesbian.
I'm Rebecca.
Hi, Rebecca.
And I am bisexual. And I'm really sad that we don't get a fun nickname like Ladala Bean. But
Come up with something.
We'll work on it.
We'll work on it for you.
all right, we'll work.
We don't want anybody to feel not included this month.
So I know that when people come to me, I've always had the question of, oh, well, when did you decide to, become a lesbian?
It's like an anniversary date, like
Right.
May 12th.
So I want to say, do not say that, okay? It wasn't like one day I just woke up and was like, it's women now. No. It's something that I have always been interested in, and that's what I always liked. I just suppressed it growing up because it wasn't accepted. So it's not like I decided to become a lesbian. I am a lesbian.
Something that people always say to me, which is almost kind of the opposite, which is kind of crazy, is, aren't all women just like a little bi? And no, I wish, okay? Stop rubbing it in.
Please don't do that. Or the one that everyone loves. You know what? I'm an ally, right? And I have a friend for you. Okay? If you do not know me, you don't know my type, okay? So just because I may be interested in women, I'm not interested in all women.
But you're a lesbian, and I know one other lesbian. Therefore, the only two lesbians I know need to be together.
No, they don't.
Connecting here, this is something notorious that I've seen white people do if they have a black friend, that they're like, oh, I got somebody perfect for you. Oh, yeah, what makes them perfect for me? Well, they're black, too. I mean, really? It's offensive.
Oh, God. This is the one that irks me so bad, and I've heard it so many times, and I feel like, Keity, you've probably heard this, too. I wouldn't do anything to a girl, but I would let a girl do something to me.
Like, ooh, don't say that. It's worse when they say, oh, if I were gay, I would date you. Don't hype me up like that. No. Okay, don't tease me and say that if I were gay, I would date you, because you're not gay. So what does that statement do for me?
I'm curious. I got questions. So are there women that are gay but will only receive?
Yes.
And there's
absolutely.
a category?
Yes.
There is.
Unfortunately.
They're called selfish lesbians.
They're called pillow princesses.
Very that.
Oh, is that right? There's a real name for it?
Yes.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Or there's like a...
Princesses.
Exactly.
Yeah.
If we're not on a friendship level, like if we're not cool, like, okay, for example, Abby could ask me this question, but any stranger on the street cannot ask me, so how does it work in the bedroom? Like, like, what do you do? What is your role?
What is your role?
I've had that question a lot. Like, what? Yeah,
That is so invasive.
it is.
What do they mean by what is your role? Like, are they suggesting like, oh, there's got to be a man and there's got to be a woman, so which one are you?
Basically, like, I know, like with men, when there's gay men, it's like, who's the top, who's the bottom, like who's giving, it's a lot of questions that people have about what goes on in our bedrooms.
That's none of your damn
should-
business.
Exactly.
I hope you flip the script and ask them and say, okay, what about you? Do you like to be on top or behind or bottom? And get in their business and really make them see like, oh, that is an inappropriate question.
I've never done that, but one of these days.
Oh,
next
you
time.
have to. Before it'd be like, I'll tell you if you tell me what preferences you prefer in the bedroom.
So this one I think is pretty specific to bisexual people, but people ask, usually on dating apps all the time, are you up for a threesome? And yes, I am. But it's rude to ask. So just chill out, say hello.
Be like, I don't even know you, and you're already inviting another person into the bedroom.
Exactly.
Like, WTF?
The one that I've heard many times. Men, stop saying this to women. You just haven't found the right guy. You haven't found the right guy. No, I don't want men in general, okay? It's not I haven't found the right guy or you're too pretty to be gay. Like what?
People have said that?
Yes.
Say anything.
Don't do it.
Oh, God. People have always said to me, your boyfriends must love the fact that you're bi. And I hate this because they do it first and then they hate it because I open up the world to them and they're like, oh, wait, you can like anybody and you can like make out with anybody and you have. And I don't want you to do that anymore.
Yeah, so I guess the assumption right off the bat is that if there's going to be a threesome, it's going to be two women, but it could also be another dude too, and that's not what they signed up for, quote unquote.
Yeah, let's get the sausage fest going.
It's just disgusting. And please, if you're trying to be an ally and it may not be your cup of tea, like some people are like, well, I don't agree with it. That's just between you and your God. Like, don't bring Jesus in this conversation. Please, just don't. I get you may not like it and agree. It was like, I don't have anything, problems with gay people or anything like that. But God, no, don't. Those two, to me, in a conversation, just don't do it. Let's just avoid that because it can just go down a rabbit hole that I don't want to go down. So just be cautious of what you say and just be supportive, okay?
This has been a PSA from the Alphabet Mafia.
Hey, happy Pride, you guys.
Happy Pride.
The Bert Show.
Like what you just watched? Well, you can get way more of The Bert Show on Apple, Spotify, Stitcher, or wherever you get your favorite podcast.